Hello, my name is Akayat Kalawali and I'm the founder of PaceUP Invest. So how do we help employees make the most of their pension? Before I continue, please like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're informed every time I post a new video. So company plans basically supplement the state pension plans, which we all know that it is not sufficient when we reach that retirement age because we're all living longer at the moment. And company plans are not actually compulsory, but a lot of companies offer this. And government tax breaks and subsidies will encourage more companies and employees to invest in this plan. And the pension on company plans usually also commence at the age of 65, same thing as most state pension plans. And although we see it's likely going to increase to 67 when one is 67 years old as well. So now let's look at it. How well does your pension plan as an employer work and what percentage income of it do you match? So in most countries across Europe, employers are mandated to match a minimum percentage of employees' contribution. However, nothing actually stops you from increasing this contribution because it helps your employees as well. And it may seem like it's a lot of money leaving the firm, but then there is more value for your employees, your valued employees, to stay within the firm. So how do we then help employees to make the most out of their pension? First things first is to involve employees at the very early stage of induction. So once they get employed by your company, the induction process should involve information about pension, about company pension. So this involves, this will be in the form of a pension pack that we need to make sure it's jargon free and it contains directions for employees to take. And we need to make sure we keep them informed again and again. It's also important to educate staff on what the policies are and how to take full advantage of the company pension plans that we have for them. The second aspect is introducing what we call education, financial education via workshops, webinars, or seminars. This will help employees to look at their finances holistically because we've seen that the biggest stress on employees is actually money, and we should try to help them to provide some form of education via these webinars, workshops, or seminars to give them the knowledge so as to make informed decisions and know that they need to actively take control of their pension as well. So not to leave it to just the state or just to the company as well, but to make sure they actually take control and they're involved and they have a hands-on approach on their retirement. And also employees with direct contribution pension, they need to understand how they will access their income, whether it's through annuity or not, when they get to the retirement age. Another aspect of this is to help employees to opt in, right? Opting in into the company plans. This is very important because it's also to give them the information about the effects of compounding. So the earlier they opt in, the better, because they have a longer time for their pension plan investment to grow through as a result of the compounding interest on investment. And we should always encourage those that are starting earlier in their career as well, because we see a lot of young people, they think they have a lot of time, so they don't think about retirement. But now is to ensure that we talk to them about it and ensure that they opt into it as early as possible. Also, to encourage employees to contribute the maximum that they can, because this will help them on a long-term basis. And lastly is to encourage employees to put a plan together which will consist of their income and their expenses. So this is budgeting, helping them to learn how to budget and to see how they can contribute any excess either towards the company plans or towards other private pension plans that might have outside of the company plans. It is really, really imperative because we're all living longer and there is a high probability that we're going to outlive our assets. So these are the benefits of helping and how we can help our employees to make the most of their pension. As I mentioned, so involve them at an early stage, educate them via seminars and webinars, use financial advisors and coaches like PaceUP Invest, encourage employees to opt in and encourage them to contribute the maximum as possible, and also just help them with their budgeting. So this will come via education workshops and education webinars for your employees. So I hope this has made and given you some value. If you have any comments, please comment below, let me know, and till then, keep up the pace.